They say if you want friends, buy a truck with a large bed. And then there's John. John, just because it was free does not mean you have to bring it home. Because then I have to help you fix it. And I have stuff to do. What is it? What is this stupid thing?
It's a weird pink razor moped thingamajiggy.
So it's electric?
Yep.
Oh, adorable. And it has some teeny tiny little micro chain on it. But luckily your dad's a hoarder. And we built a lawn tractor that was electric powered using, ironically, the exact same drive system that's in this. And I've got some leftover chain from that project. We've got some leftover lithium batteries from a sponsor. You know, we got 4 of those batteries and then you proceeded to fry 2 of them. So hopefully this thing is 24 volts because that's all that's left. And then maybe a 24 volt controller that we can rip out of another John project because somebody turned a mobility scooter into a go-kart a few years ago and then proceeded to immediately outgrow it. All right, let's get this in the garage and see what's what. John's looking up how to crack open the seat so that we can get to where the batteries are, and I'm working on a dad pet peeve here. If you lived in my house and you were John, you'd get scolded every single time that looks like that. Take the time to fix the stupid tube so that it is straight, like that, so it doesn't pinch. This tire is ripped out on the side, but doesn't look too bad. The rear is, well, let's just say it's got weather cracking everywhere. It's just not too blatant yet. Interesting drum brakes. These are the same ones that are on John's little chopper assembly. There's the motor there. And the kickstand actually would work if I found a spring to rig into that. So we'll figure that out if this thing fires up later. And there's the batteries right there, so that you understand why John's looking things up. As a parent, there are a few times you can show that the answer is violence. This rusty old chain, the answer is violence. Oh. Now, the tire wouldn't spin both directions before, so the chain was locking it up. The question's going to be, is the motor locked up? Well, moment of truth on whether this is a lost cause. See if it'll spin, John. There we go. I say we hotwire that thing with a booster pack, and if it doesn't light on fire, we proceed. Got our favorite air compressor booster pack lined up, which means John's going to probably fry it on me since it's my favorite. And we're just going to hotwire that and see if it does something. So punch it. Okay. It made noise for 12 volt. So seriously, right now, if we really wanted to, we could put a push button on the handlebar, and when you hold it, it's just full throttle. I'm liking that theory. After an exhaustive amount of time on the YouTube Academy, John has figured out how to open the seat. You pull on the stupid thing. It's amazing. Alright, so there's a little caddy. John figured out you just pull the seat. We undid the 4. And we haven't done any other instructions, so we're just looking to see if the batteries are there. So let's see. Oh yeah. Those are some pretty corroded out batteries. I am going to bet those are a waste of time fried. And now we have another problem.
What's that?
The problem is size matters. These are the freebies we got that John already killed 2 of. John, This is getting excessive. That doesn't fit. I mean, maybe if we cut the under-seat carriage out and don't have any storage, it would fit. Okay, that's a future Neil and John problem. Let's see if we can hotwire something and see what fried in the electronics. You know, I think the battery ate too much. It is so swollen, it won't actually fit through, and you can see it in the end here. So let's pry on it. Maybe. Holy cow. There we go. Can you see it? Yeah, she ate too much. Off camera, John's been learning how to use a voltmeter and says that the old school battery pack we dropped in has 24 volts, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got an old lead battery pack that we put back in. He's going to connect it, and we're going to see if we get white smoke.
Hopefully not.
Now, the system is off, but we know from past experience that the ESCs in these actually pull voltage even when the system's off. Go for it. There's a red light. Okay, so that's got some kickback. Okay, go ahead, hit the throttle. Nope. No love. That's too bad.
Dang.
Yeah, we got close. I wonder if the ESC is fried or if the throttle is messed up. So these throttles usually have 5-volt systems going through them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack this and see if I can jump it in this, which if I jump it in this, it's going to make it go from 0 to 60 as far as the controller is concerned. But that's why we're not connected to the rear tire right now. Don't you dare take a pose like you're some mechanically inclined genius. Seriously, all you did was just frig with the twist throttle and all of a sudden it came to life and made giant amounts of noise. Yeah, that hitting on the motor was not a fun sound. Twist it. Is it actually accelerating? Yep, cool. Alright, let it slow down. Cool. Alright, while we're here, show them the next thing that your mechanical, I played with it and it started working, genius fixed. If I twist the tire, can you hit the brakes?
Oh, right.
Cool. John didn't fix anything. He just touched it and it started working for no apparent reason. This is why we have John around, because sometimes that's just how things get fixed. Where are we at, John? Old school lead acid battery. Throw a seed in, make a chain, and see what happens. Oh, I have to go find the chain. Alright, move for a sec. So, I may or may not be a slight hoarder in here, but I remembered that we worked on John's electric tractor build probably about 7 years ago. And I remembered I had a bundle of chain left over from working on that and a moped at the time. And there we go. That's our jackpot with 2 links in it that should work for masters. So, there you go, John. 7 years worth of hoarding. It finally came in. John, the master of chains, is currently trying to debate what pirate terms are allowed at the age of 12. After dropping the master link for the 4th time, can you please put it on for film finally? You're supposed to be like one of those YouTubers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, man.
No, you did that wrong. You're supposed to pretend that you did it first try and you didn't even have to try.
First try. Always.
You totally look like one of those YouTubers right there. Okay. Let's see. How about Well, okay, hit the on switch and see if it'll spin a tire. That sounds pretty good.
She's alive.
She's alive. Okay. So, I think that you should go take it for a test drive quickly, but that we shouldn't show them that you took it for a test drive until it's fully painted.
Yep.
Okay. Comment down below, what color do you think John decided to paint it? Heads up, it was whatever happened to be left over in the here, use this pile that John got to pick from. I'm trying to get down to John's height. It's hard. On a side note, down below, there'll be the garage updates Amazon list that we run here on the channel. The batteries that John has installed are old. We're talking like 6 years old worth of Power Wheel abuse. If you'd like to sponsor John and have him make a video over on John's Ideas, his YouTube channel, there are 3 items that he needs in order to be able to fix the charging and to be able to charge it and to have new batteries. So if you'd like to sponsor John's Ideas channel, feel free to go and grab him some of the items out of the list. Otherwise than that, let's see what this thing looks like outside. Except for we can't right now because it's raining. But in your time, it's only been like 2 seconds. I think it already went in. That's the point of greasing it so it goes in easier. We have fought with that this entire project. So he finally remembers to grease it and it drops right in. And so what does he do? He tries to fight with it. All right, unveil your work. That really does look nice. It's a good 50-foot paint job. It's amazing what you can do to some plastic with just a propane torch and a little bit of Rust-Oleum paint. Now, did you remember to hit the on switch?
Yep.
Okay. That looks pretty good, dude. You look a little bit big on it, but you'll get a year out of it. All right, go ahead. Go take off and then do a speed run past. Supposedly it does like 15 miles per hour, but the batteries that are in it are pretty darn old. Speed run, uphill, full throttle. Go, go, go! I don't think that's 15 miles per hour. I think somebody on the brochure lied. But, yeah, it goes pretty good.